YouTube, Cole Spivey.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
Well, it's November 14th, 2021, and we're headed to the Speedway. Since I don't monetize yet on YouTube, I work. So I work by dropping off food at people's doorsteps, and I know at times you've seen some of the same restaurants, but I don't think I'm going to run out of yards, different yards. So I'm trying to find different creative ways to show you new things and new areas. I know I've reviewed some of the old areas, but so today what I wanted to do on this November 14th for the Please Subscribe Show is to try to find some new things. I don't know, just like I know Christmas time is coming up, and also Thanksgiving, so I'm trying to get a lot of yard decorations and things like that. All right, so it's an invitation to come along with me, and let's see what we find. So if you look really hard in the rearview mirror, you can see buildings. That's actually Fort Worth behind me. And we're now on 35W, headed towards North Lake, which is pretty much Texas Motor Speedway. Well, this is the Roanoke Historic Underpass. It's a train railroad, and we're going to Thai Monkey to pick up some food, drop it off at your door. It's kind of a ghost town in Roanoke today. It's Sunday. This is the back patio of Thai Monkey. Well, this Thai Monkey's going to Flower Mound. It's a new church they're constructing right now. Flower Mound. So these little dogs and these cars are hard to capture sometimes, but pretty cute. So this is Flower Mound Road. So this is actually a real sign called Peacock Crossing right here. And the peacocks are somewhere, I've seen a few of them. They come from over here. I want to say they're at this property right here, and they just kind of come across this way sometimes when they jump the fence. So I want to get some gas at this FM Deli Beer and Wine Mart. And there's a mailbox right next to where we're going, which is Wicked Bold Vegan Kitchen. Sign says, "Happy fall, y'all. Wicked Kitchen." I always find this interesting. It's Lakeside, DFW. It's some artwork. It's right before you go across the dam of Grapevine Lake. So we're approaching the fairway, which is this area right here is known as Rockledge Park. And that's Grapevine Lake right there. That's the dam. And we'll dip down right up here, and there'll be a cool area to the left, and then a mural with the Texas state on the right, this side. So here's one of the reservoirs right here to the left. It's very nice. See a little and I usually always get the lake. This is a Sunday afternoon. There's a golf course down this way. You can kind of see it over here. And on this side right here is the lake, and that side over here is the golf course. Lake, Grapevine Lake. And right there on the horizon is the Gaylord Hotel. Christmas time, they've got quite a bit to do. They have the countdown, 50 days to Christmas, and something going on through November 12th through January 2nd called So Much Christmas. And don't forget about the Great Wolf Lodge. Ow! I like these old long leaf trees. Almost looks kind of like a willow. If you know what type of tree that is, leave a comment. So we're headed towards the Grapevine Historic area. It's a neighborhood, and that's an old passenger train. And there's a sign back there that says there's no train horn. So I don't know if it runs, but I think it might. This is a very neat area. Grapevine is very vlog worthy. This is an old historic building right here. And that's entering right into the historic Grapevine area where Main Street is. This is known as master-made feeds. Kind of an eclectic. Some of the Christmas stuff lined up there. This is the Grapevine Historic Train Depot. And they've got something in Grapevine Historic area called the Vetro Glass Blowing Studio, which is pretty cool. It's an old Cotton Belt Route 1888 Grapevine, Texas windmill. And I think I need to be on the other side of that. And they've got the train depot, and I love this little statue. And this man and woman saying goodbye at the train depot. They've got some reindeer, some garnish hanging above the street. That was established in 2018. We're going to Hotel Vin, which is right across the way here. I've got some stuff there. I did a vlog on some of that. It's like Native Americans standing in a circle. That is known as Hotel Vin in Grapevine. You can see it at the top. And that's where this food is going. This wicked vegan cafe food. Hotel Vin. Hi. Wicked Cafe? Okay. If you mind, I'm actually on a 6-foot rule, so if you mind stepping back, because I'm a 6-foot rule. There we go. I'll put it right over here. Here we go. Thank you. Hey, we're at a little McDonald's. I thought this artwork was kind of cool. Little McDonald's artwork. So this order is going to Petco. I was going to see if there's any cats in here. So this one actually doesn't have cats. This at the Bedford Petco has cats. That was pretty cool though. This is the Grapevine one. Well, this Panda Express is going to DFW Airport. This is kind of new. I've done it a few times, but we're going to a Hyatt Regency Grand Hotel to drop off this Panda Express. So you just simply press this button a few times until it comes out. Yeah. There's a Skylink, and it's not on A or B, but it's actually going to be on D. So there's a few hotels here at DFW Airport. It's pretty much a zip code. And we're passing Terminal B right here, and we'll pass Terminal C, and we'll get off on Terminal D. To drop off Panda Express. There's one of those air traffic control towers that you always see at airports. Kind of famous for their image. Very recognizable. And this one is Terminal D. There's a bus over there. And we'll hit Terminal D and we'll pull right up to the Hyatt. Or it's actually called the Grand Hyatt Hotel. There it is. There's the sign for it right there. Grand Hyatt. They're on the 6th floor, so we'll be taking probably an elevator. Well, probably an escalator than an elevator, from my memory. I think there's an escalator involved, and then we go up an elevator. There it is, right there, kids. The Grand Hyatt. And we have taken the right lane, which will lead us right up there to it. And we'll be parking in what's called a parking garage, right over that way. And when you pull up here, you get all the gates that you may get off on. Gate D23, D40, D1, D2, D22. But we're not gonna be going on a gate, so we're not taking an airplane, at least not right now. And that is the Grand Hyatt right here in all its glory. And I usually park on the other side, right over there. I've done a few drops here for Uber Eats and Postmates and all the wonderful food delivery apps that are out there today. See the exciting passengers getting off, getting ready to jump on an airplane and travel 30, maybe 40 or 50,000 feet in the air, flying around with turbulence, eating peanuts and ordering Pepsis. Usually they bring the Pepsi in a little can, a little dish kind of thing. That's part of the Hyatt Regency right there. Or the Grand Hyatt, sorry, the Grand Hyatt Hotel. And they have Air France, Korean Air, Qatar Airways, Sun County, and Turkish Airlines. I think this is right. We're going right into here. There's different levels of parking. We're gonna keep it ground. Or as they say, maybe it's called level 1. And there's the sign right there for Grand Hyatt. Okay, so they're pulling out there. So they may take their spot. If not, then I'll take that spot and run up there and drop it off. And they are gonna take that spot. Nice car too. It's a very modern cars. They have no handles on the outside of them, really. Okay. We are in the parking garage right next to the Grand Hyatt Hotel on Terminal D, DFW Airport. We are looking, cut this way. Since I'm in delivery, I've got to be a little more clever about some of these things. We got brake lights here, and someone's taking that spot too. This is a Sunday too. This guy kind of made an awkward move. He pulled out as the other guy was going, so he's got to go back in, and the other guy is going to pass by, and he's going to pull out again while the other car goes back into their parking lot, or lane. I guess these are parking lanes. There they go, making a move. And I'm going to signal for anyone behind me. This is known as 2-hour parking. You can see the sign right over this way, right here. We are on level 1. Two-hour parking. Okay, so we see that this says Terminal D, 3F level, or right that way. But I'm gonna go this way. See here, Terminal D, row F. I'm gonna look for some kind of marker, because I'm anal retentive like that. There's this thing right here, which is a little blue thing. And we're right over here. If we go to the main cross right here, which says Terminal D, gates D through 140. So when we walk out through here, we're right there. Other side of that way. Now we go straightforward. Sort of in a way using the Force, as Obi-Wan says, because I'm just going forth. This is pretty much interesting right here. So also another marker too, we've got like cells, almost like ship cells. We're right over there, so we should be able to find it pretty quick. This is the main entrance. That's pretty quick. Yeah, a telephone, we're going to use it. Always happens. This guy over here, let me have this little talent, a little cleanup if I can. And now we're gonna go to the lobby. I'm gonna do a little bit of, just kind of go white down here. Just have a little rolling cart. Just kind of that down right there. I think this is right. Yeah, this is right. Escalators. That's a cool piece of art. The artwork, I can't see the name, but it's 2011. It's coming out right from... Yeah, the guy who just ordered the food, it was right there. I was like, I dropped it off right at your door. Knocked a couple times. I gave his room number, so we should be fine. The disposable thing I got to wipe the thing down. Okay. This is the right one, because I remember the cells right here. They look like cells, I would say, you know, from like a ship. That's what it reminds me of. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Heck, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Oh, this is nice. Maximilian font sunflower. Oh, God, I missed a step. Okay, I'm okay. It's a cool little midget thing right here. Whatever. MG is what they call it. Alright, so opening the trunk. And we are going to jet. All right, so we're gonna be headed out and looking for the next one. Leaving the Grand Hyatt Hotel. What is the name of it? And we'll be leaving the airport and going going back out into the different type of civilization, which I guess the airport is still civilization. It's just kind of structured just for one thing, taking off in the air. All right, so we just go through this way and we exit. So as long as you're here for about, I guess, an hour, you only pay $2. So, I mean, it's not the greatest bargain in the world, especially if you travel through here every day. I'm sure there's other type of tickets and passes you can get where you don't have to pay the $2, but there is a side way out, or it's like off a passage road, but it's real difficult to find. Have you ever played the game Legend of Zelda? You know, those little mystery paths and things like that. It's kind of like that. You can find it, and it's a way out of the airport, but you still have this ticket to deal with. So I usually just pay mine. It's $2. And when I was doing Uber, I would come here quite a bit to pick people off. Not pick people off, I'm sorry, pick people up. Pick people up and take them, you know, to their destination. So I would have to deal with this quite a bit. Never wrote it off on my taxes or anything like that, but that doesn't matter right now. Anyway, they're $2 for the first hour, I believe, or maybe 2 hours. I have to look at the sign. North exit is the one I believe is the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. That's the one we came from. There's north and there's south on the exits, so we're taking the north one. There's the other Hyatt. I believe that's the Hyatt Regency, and the other one's the Grand Hyatt. The one that's a different hotel over there. We'll pass it under. Yep, that's the Hyatt Regency, which is right across. I guess that's a main passageway, right across the main passageway that leads through the middle of the terminals. So right across from the other terminal is the way of saying it. Building memories there begins here. There goes an airplane taking off into the sky. And Skylink is passing right across this way. It's a really fun one to ride. I think I did a whole vlog, well, not a whole vlog on Skylink, but a segment of it where it was kind of dedicated to the older Skylink, showing the older photos and stuff. Haven't been on it in a while. Haven't been on a plane in quite a bit of time. So we're going all the way to the right on the credit side, rather than using toll tag. And they're from Florida. We'll pay in here, and there's a famous and we're off. Now we go to Wise Guys Pizzas in Grapevine. We're gonna pick up a pizza.